G'day, Peter here from PPA, one of the directors, and we're really here today to see what our clients have to say about the whole PPA process. And we're very lucky today to have John and Bron, and they're going to share with us how they found the entire PPA process from start to finish. So I'm going to get out of the way and ask some questions so you can focus on what John and Bron have to say. Fantastic, thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay, so first question, what reasons did you decide to use the PPA process over going down the DIY path?
Talk about demo,
Yeah, so we had a guy at work and sit with him, and he had been introduced to you guys, and so he had big spreadsheets out and he could see how it was all going to work, and he was talking the talk and that. And I got very interested, and we got him to hook us up with you guys.
Yeah.
In the end, Damon and Mel were chicken, and so they couldn't fault it, and went over and over and over it, and they've done a different thing. Yeah, so
yeah. And we wanted, because we hadn't bought an investment property before, we were looking for expertise and some guidance in that whole process as well. And that's what we saw that you offered.
Yeah, great.
And we'd been sort of reading up on it and planning it for a couple of years before that. So
we'd been to some seminars.
Yeah, and yeah. So also, when it's like if you do enough research on your property, when you see it, you'll know it. And it was a bit like that. You felt right. So
yeah. Oh, good. So when you say you went to some seminars, how did you see PPA different than others that you'd possibly seen in the past?
Well,
more we had to offer, I guess. And
it was custom. It was so face to face and personal. So I won't name them, but
the seminars were still do it yourself.
Yeah, they do it as a book, and lots and lots of theory. Whereas when it came to you were able to say, well, what are you trying to achieve, and so how are you going to structure your loan, and does that fit in with wanting to retire, or is it for an income stream, or these sort of things. So
it was more personal.
Yeah, good. Yeah, because look, DIY is, a lot of people do unfortunately jump in and DIY and make a lot of mistakes and don't get it right, and you certainly can buy DIY programs, and for a lot of people they just don't have the time and money to get it to do the thorough research. And, so these are the next questions. So how did you find all the research and due diligence that we provided to help you make that astute decision when you were ready?
So it was very thorough, and I think really you really helped streamline the process, and then helped us very quickly whittle it down to 3 or 4 properties that would be suitable for us, and then that's what we did due diligence on. But a lot of that work had also been done for us as well. Yeah,
and it matched up with what you guys had done. So when we would try and challenge or check you guys out, you would come up with it. So what was the question?
Research.
Research.
Yes.
Yeah, and you took a lot of that work out of it for us. So we've only got so much time, but it aligned with what we'd learned, and you were able to extend that quickly, and the tips and tricks, and why you would go into a new house versus an old house and stuff like that.
So I think I guess the combination of independent research data was helpful, and then backed with our on the ground research, and obviously expertise to help you make that decision over a range of locations and properties.
Yeah.
Excellent. So look, research is very important. Now, a lot of people get wrong, and a lot of people research buying a new TV over an investment property. So I'm glad you were a lot more due diligent than that.
Well, yeah, and it was about trust. So at a point we had to go, yes, we must, it's a leap of faith, but, it aligned with everything we'd seen before, and just, expanded upon what we...
And we always encourage clients to do that, as you said, your own due diligence around the locations, so you can make your own decisions around that, and not being fed down on one particular channel. Excellent. Okay. So, where did you decide to buy and your first property?
So we go.
So we went, bought in Barimba.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if that's how you say
Yeah,
it.
that's right. Yeah.
But yeah, and so we had a choice of property further up the coast. We had one in, I think, Victoria.
Yeah.
So we had a choice of three, but we both agreed upon it. It was the right price range for us.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, I think price was part of it. Can't remember what other.
Yeah, so it's in Barimba in Queensland,
Yeah.
so halfway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Near a lot of infrastructure and highways and facilities.
That's right.
It was a new home, and
This was standalone, so I think the one further up the coast was a townhouse or some sort of body corporate deal, and we wanted to avoid that. Yeah, and yeah, so it got built, and we went up and we had a look at it. We wanted to see the first one. We intend to, it's always been our plan that we would do more of these, so we wanted to make sure that what we were doing the first time round was everything it promised to be, and it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to, a lot of when people say about locations, often is around what they're comfortable spending. The bank will say you can borrow so much, but everyone has their own sort of comfort value. And that's why we like to give you locations that actually suit that comfort budget that you have. And as you said, there was a great location in Melbourne, further up in the Sunshine Coast, or was it Moreton Bay? I can't remember now.
It was near the hospital. It was.
Yeah, so it's up in Kiwana, up in the Sunshine Coast, which and where you are now. So all three locations were very good. They're all very, very different. But I guess for your money, you're getting a lot more in this property compared to the other two. It's all about the land value, and I think that area is part of the Logan catchment. Logan in this last 12 months had the highest growth in the Brisbane metro area, so I think that's so you chose well, which is good. Okay, so how did you find the complete done for you services that PPA provide, specifically the project management and facilitation after you made the purchase? Because many companies in our space, once they've made the actual client move forward and buy a property, they made a sale on their case, they sort of brush their hands of the clients, where ours sort of, we just get started then. How did you find that?
Fantastic, and the the photos coming through at each stage, and it just gave us so much peace of mind and confidence. And again, it was about what was said was delivered, and you hear so many nightmare stories about.
Yeah, there was communication all the way through. So not only did we get the checklist of what we were going to get, we could then follow that process all the way through. And so even though there were some hiccups, the development approval took longer than we expected, we were communicated with that all the way through, so we knew what was happening. Yeah,
good. Yeah, communication's the key, there's no doubt. And did our building background and the fact that we're qualified builders in this industry make a difference?
Yeah.
Well, how else can you? I mean, the alternative is if we engage someone to build in Queensland and we don't know people up there and we don't have a building background, it's just complete trust. And like I said, there's plenty of Phoenixes and nightmare stories. So and to have the photos to see it all going up on time.
Yeah, quality control is very important, and as you say, also with the leverage through PPA, I find clients like, because you're not just one client building with that one builder. We have multiple clients with the builder, so therefore you can leverage off that, and gives you that peace of mind that they're not going to upset you, because they upset you, they upset PPA, and therefore they will lose our business. So
it's a relationship that instead of a one-off.
Yeah, and that went all the way through, and right even up past the end, because we went up and inspected it as well, but we knew that we had you on our side as well, that you were there doing inspections, and then even to choose a real estate agent and
insurances and depreciation schedules, all those things you need, so it makes it a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
we do try to save you time, money, and all that hard work, but you can also make your own decisions, which I think is people like.
Yeah. Oh, and also we get the idea that you want to see us again and again and again and develop a portfolio. So,
Yeah, we certainly don't want to. We're after a long-term relationship with our clients, not buy and run away. It's all about being working with you all the way through till you're happily on your path to retirement age. Hopefully early.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that's been great. I really appreciate all your answering these questions. So, lastly, would you recommend PPA to clients looking to, or friends and family looking to invest in property?
Yeah, absolutely, and we do. We have.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I very much appreciate it, and again, thank you for your time. I can't wait to have you back in to look at your portfolio and look at when you're ready to look at that next property in the best location in Australia for you, and come up with that perfect next investment property. So thanks again.
Thanks again.
So all I can say is thanks again, John, and thanks, Bron. Much appreciated. A lot of people don't like getting in front of the camera. They've done a great job today, and again, it's Peter from PPA. So thank you, and we hope to help you soon. Thank you. That click then. That's not a good sign. Oh no, we've got time, so it hasn't stopped. That's all. That's all right.